Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. Now here's Murray. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Jamal Murray. The shot by George, wide open. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. Catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
It's good from long range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside ball. In the corner, it's James. Fires for three. No good on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Murray outside. Here he goes. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Springer. There's the triple. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. The Cavaliers on offense. Outside ball. Now James. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thank you, David. Outside, George shoots over Brown. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Ball from long range.
2 minutes.
Philadelphia with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. To the middle. There's Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
That's his first.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Now George, after the missed three from Joel Embiid.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Dunn. George with the ball. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Dunn. Outside ball. Back to Jordan. Kicks it out to James. There's Ball with the three. The shot comes out. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
Come on and get loud for your powerhouse team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Down low, here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Outside, George. Outside, Ball. George looking over the floor. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 6. Shoots the three. Outside for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's George. No good on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Inside, here's Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. To the paint. Outside for George. Puts up a three. That doesn't go either for George. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
Pass to Embiid. Over George. Embiid, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to James. The kick out to Lopez. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
One shot.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Knocks it loose. Stolen by George. LeBron outside. He takes it in. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Ashton Niang.
Philadelphia foul. George Niang. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now into line.
1:19 left for the first half of basketball.
James Crowder.
Lopez outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And now just a 4-point 76ers lead. Pass to Bassie. Reed with it. Here's Augman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back emphatically. That was a message, folks.
Outside, ball. And Lopez has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
There's the drive. The shot's good. Bassie's got his first points of the night.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Bassie. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The drive by LeBron. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to George. For the lead. 2 points. That one goes. George has got the first field goal of the second half for the Cavs.
Yeah, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Powerhouse dance team.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Powerhouse dance team.
76ers trailing. Murray outside. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
The kick out to Ball. 3-pointer. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Driving inside. And finished off by Brown.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Changes up. Outside for Jordan. Outside, George. Fournier for 3. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And as a prep, Murray formed a with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray grew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. LeBron with the block. Dunn right side. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Embiid. LeBron with the block. Into the lane. And Embiid with the block. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, James.
I think we'll think of LeBron James as one of the greatest to ever do it, but we'll also remember him as being a tremendous leader, guys. Not only for every organization, but for the league and for his community. I so admire his willingness to speak his mind about things that truly matter. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Outside ball. They set the pick. Back to LeBron. For Murray. And another miss by Cleveland. And so Brown will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 1-point game. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And Murray, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James right side. Back to ball. Murray with the defensive effort. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. Here's Springer. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Springer's got 5 now.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Here's Philadelphia. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Harris with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Embiid drives in. 6 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Embiid. No good that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Springer. Back to Murray. And he drives in. A shot off that time. Great D that time from James. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And LeBron throws it down.
Emphatic, tenacious finish by LeBron James. The king is in the house.
Here's Embiid. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. He's got 9.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And here's James outside. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right.
It's the fourth quarter.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Timeout called the 76ers.
For Philadelphia. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Screen by Kleba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bassey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Back to LeBron. Done outside. Outside, ball. The three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 6. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Murray for 3. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Out to the right wing. Now Embiid. Tries again. And the layup is good. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Springer. Off target from outside. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's James. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, the percentages are so good in there for LeBron James. Understanding strength, touch, it's all required inside.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. Pass to Springer. Now Embiid. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And it's Murray penetrating. That one misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Back to Ball. LeBron outside. The kick out to Crowder. Going inside. James outside. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brown outside. For the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Pass to LeBron and taken away by Brown.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Philadelphia.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Harris. Back to Murray. Back to Harris. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled.
A little something, saying. Don't feel no way.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? If you're getting mad, you're supposed to. I'ma get this bag, then I don't know you. Funny out this bag, what you want to? Looking in the mirror, but I can't tell what you go through. Yeah. Girl, I got that whistle on me, let me coach you. Baby, it's a flag on the play, let me hold you. Yeah. Let me demonstrate, baby girl, let me show you. PlayStation, girl, you know I'm for you. I'm on PlayStation, girl, let me console you. Yeah, I know it's hard to talk sometimes when you want to. Ain't even no around me, girl, I told you. Yeah, I know that why you lie to me, why I gotta show you. Yeah, keep accusing me. Gotta get a lawyer. Yeah. Right love, they so spoiled. Yeah. I got diamonds on my neck, used to play with aluminum foil. Yeah. She just wanna show a little song, send my formal. Yeah. I just all you kids, I'm not normal. Yeah. Since you wanna shoot another flick, it's a you know I got all the she let the short know. Yeah. I be in all this speeds, got that turbo. Yeah. Since you wanna pull up on me, keep my alert on. Yeah. Say she been real lonely, she needs some twerk on. Yeah. Say she been bored with everything, needs some work on. Yeah. She got a degree, I love her. Said she won't pull up, get side. Said she won't pull up, just say drive. Baby, gon' pull up, come outside, drive, it's real. Drive, said she won't pull up, get side. Said she won't pull up, just say drive. Baby, gon' pull up, come outside, drive, it's real. Drive, said she won't pull up, get side. Said she won't pull up, just say drive. Baby, gon' pull up, come outside, drive, it's real. Drive, said she won't pull up, get side.
For joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland. Murray with it. George picks him up and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The drive-by ball. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, you got to prevent Ball from getting a lane. It's that simple. But when you don't, this happens.
Embiid in the corner. No good on the three. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And it's done in the corner. Outside, Ball. Pass to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
I like how fast LeBron makes decisions. Reading the D ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Dunn. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
George, no good.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
First team foul. Timeout call for Philadelphia. Once again, give it up for your Sixer.
The 76ers off to a slow start. Still without a basket in the game. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by James. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Embiid. And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. Pass to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Dunn. Back to James. And LeBron throws it down.
Yo, fellas, feel that? It's like a mini earthquake when LeBron slams rock in the floor.
1:39 left to play in the first. Here's Brown trying to end the drought. And the rejection by LeBron. Pass to George. Back to Ball. Kicks it out to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. James has got 7 points in the game.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
In the corner, George with it. Over Harris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Philadelphia ball.
The 76ers trail by 9 with the step back. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the rejection by LeBron.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to swat shots away.
Crowder from outside. And no good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And it's Murray penetrating. Pass to Embiid. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Now here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easy.
Driving inside. And denied at the rim. But they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
First team foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
And Murray, here we go. Embiid from outside. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're deep.
All right, coming up to the court right now.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Ball from long range. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Murray outside. A 15-footer. And he recovers it. Six on the shot clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Harris has got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Murray, good.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The kick out to Ball. Into the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Chris, one change we're seeing now. A lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. You're 7 foot. You're close to the basket at times if you have game. I mean, you got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside. Think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. I mean, and on the whole, I love the way the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's going to come back.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
Here's Maxey. There's a good screen. Here he goes. Here's Bassey. And that one is stuffed right through.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Outside Fournier. His three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Bassey. Here's Sellers. Now Kleba. Here's Bassey. Defended by Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. And here is Kleba. Jordan with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Down low. Got a hand on it. Here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Left side, Ball.
Philadelphia foul. From Sellers. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:11 left to play here in the half. And it's Ball penetrating. Pass to Jordan. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The 76ers trail by 10. 50 seconds left in the first half. The lead now in single digits. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Outside Jordan. Left side, ball. And the wide open shot from Crowder. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And that would have been a big three if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
To the paint. It's stolen.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, it's so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. James looking it over. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's Embiid. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Count it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
James outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Embiid in the corner. Back to Murray. Here's the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Oh, great look provided by Embiid, the big man.
Left side, George. James outside. Driving to the basket. The kick out to Crowder. Back to LeBron. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Violation. Philadelphia ball.
Here's Murray. He has 7. 90 seconds now into the second half. Inside. Out to the wing. Back to Brown. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a fader. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Cleveland leading by 5. It's stolen by Harris. Takes it inside. Here's Springer. And stolen by Dunn. George with the ball. Picked up by Harris. On the left block. And that one goes long. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers.
Cavaliers ball.
They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
The drive by James. At the elbow, it's George. The kick out to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the 3 ball. LeBron's got 16 points. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Back to Embiid. Out to Harris. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. The turnaround J. Almost, but it rolls out.
2 minutes remaining.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
At the elbow, it's George. Kicks it out to James. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
For 3.
And now an 11-point Cleveland lead.
And this comes as no surprise. I mean, LeBron is an incredible scorer, and he knows how to be cooking.
Embiid inside. And the layup falls. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The drive-by ball. Kicks it out to James. The three. It's hauled in by Harris.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Embiid. And that one drops. Embiid's got his third bucket of the night.
And that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's Ball with the three. Springer pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 7. Embiid the screen. Shoots from the elbow. The kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
To the inside. Here's LeBron. No good, unable to end this run.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Embiid wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Crosses over, and James throws it down.
LeBron James.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 3.
All right.
Live from Philadelphia. You're watching.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
More noise.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
For Philadelphia.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. The 76ers trail. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Bessie. To take the lead. LeBron knocks it away. And he recovers it.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Now Ball. Picked away. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Paul George. Cavaliers leading. In the corner, Crowder with it. And here is Ball. Kicks it out to James. Pulls it up. Bassi pulls it in. And here are the 76ers now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Maxey, offensive rebound. To take the lead, he lays it in. And he's got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Oh, yeah, that is a huge play. It looked like they had to stop until he came to the rescue.
It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. Clock at 4. Tries again. Ball no good. Here's Ogman. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Substitution for your 76ers.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Here's a screen to the middle. Here's Embiid over in the corner. Brown. Crowder with the steal. LeBron outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. He gets it in there. James has got 12 points here in the second half. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And here are the Cavaliers. Outside, Ball with the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
This is such a skillful penetrator. The ball is attacking a lane like this. It forces the defense to act.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
They set the pick. Murray left side. Here's Springer. Just fine on the clock. LeBron with the block. And it's Ball in the corner. It's up a 3. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a little.
And they're pushing it up. Kicks it out to LeBron. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
.55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Murray right side. Harris outside. Stolen by George. This one for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 9 points. Down low. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cavaliers ball.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And the length of Embiid really bothers shooters. I love how he uses it on the defensive end.
Shot to stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 12 seconds left in the game. From deep, George. No good on that one. For 3, Harris. No good.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
We see the Cavaliers get...
Hold on, where you going? Where you going? Hold on, where you going? Where you patience in the light. Hold on, where you going? Where you going? Hold on, where you going? Where you going? In a life we live many lives, go astray oh so many times. Farewell in the millions, broken hearts in the billions. Always real, no regrets, so the pain will heal. Please accept I was standing still. I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy. Hold on before you go. One thing that you should know, I never meant to hurt you so. I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy. Hold stop it. No, you ain't gon' do it like you poppin'. How you just gon' treat it like. How you ain't your feeling like you mob. I ain't stepping in without the. I ain't get your feelings with an option. Yeah, yeah. I know you see them rap when they be piling. Yeah. No, you ain't gon' see me with no stylist. Yeah. I could put the on a private. Yeah. I know them different on a. Show I got kilo mama solid. No, you ain't gon' keep that to 1,000. I can't do nothing without it. You on the hill, this ain't a mountain. Yeah, had it all up in you groundy. Yeah. Real one, not the fake one. It get bad, I'ma do something tryna take some. It get bad, I'ma do something tryna make some. Baby, ain't out here tryna build something where it ain't nothing. I like how it pumping cause you something till you tell me all that. Stop it. No, you ain't gon' do it like you poppin'. Yeah. How you just gon' treat it like. How you ain't your feeling like you mob. I ain't stepping in without the. I ain't get your feelings with an option. Yeah, yeah. I know you see the rap when they be piling.
pause. Watch your step. Stop and prep. Stop on the asphalt. Hands in the air. Get ready for the onslaught. Bounce and shake. Everybody get the floor up. Salute. Soon as you see the Lion Bay walk up. Next level everything. Till we pull your card up. Mommy, let me see you give it.
Gonna push it, got my ribbon in the sky. Everybody is but we shine in the night. Do the night so fine in the night. Let me see it, give it. Let it flow like a mermaid in the water. Here we go, can you feel taking over? Flip mode with the law, take the order. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Now here's James. And the shot goes in. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And here's Anderson following Lonzo Ball's three. Pass to Jokic. Over LeBron. And that one goes long. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. Crowder goes in. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Looking to end the run. Here's Jokic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
George, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Pass to Jokic. A fader. Crowder pulls it in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. We spoke about the unique challenges that Nikola Jokic can present. The coach said, we aren't used to dealing with a center that can create like Jokic. Sometimes we'll have to improvise on defense to keep up with him. They know how creative the Joker can be. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so George will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Done outside. James in the post. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Jokic a screen. Leonard attacking. And Jokic slams it in.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
No one near James as he lets it go. And the three off target. Poole on the wing. Pass to Kuminga. Paul George with the steal. Done outside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Jokic. The kick out to Anderson. Jokic a screen. Inside. Stolen by Ball. Here's George. And he makes good on the layup. George. And a closer look here. At the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team. Substitution for your Warriors. Montrezl Harrell. Danny Granger.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Russell Westbrook.
Over to the wing. Picked by Harrell. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Cleveland ball.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back to Ball. Fires from deep. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To the paint. Here's Kuminga. To the inside. Stolen by George. Driving the lane. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's his first personal
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And LeBron James, for all the things that he does on the floor in terms of his skill set, there's a quality of leadership that becomes the X factor and gives teams confidence that they're going to have a chance to win an NBA title.
The shot's good from Westbrook. Left side, Ball. Pass to LeBron. Over Harrell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and gets himself to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
Dance team. Is coming out onto the court.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Moody. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low. It's tipped.
And
great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Harrell. Granger inside the line. And it's off the back rim. No good. Dunn right side. For 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Dunn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Paul George with the steal. Ball up top. Fires it up. And that one is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. They host the Spurs after this one. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Cleveland leading by 13. It's George on the wing. LeBron left side. Granger with the rebound. On offense, here are the Warriors. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Kuminga with it. Pass to Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one. Granger's got his first basket. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream. And you can see the break slow down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
2 minutes.
The 3 from LeBron. Warriors with the rebound. On the wing, Granger. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Jordan the screen. Ball with a wide open look. It's the three-point bomb. Ball's got 9 points.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And stolen by Jordan. Outside Crowder. Ball feeling it out a bit. Jokic with the steal. Stolen by Ball. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Jokic. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Warriors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
And if you have that kind of quickness and can handle the ball that well, you're going to get off a makeable shot. Westbrook did it there. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And that one's good, Leonard.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, hard to read Paul George ahead of time. You don't want to give him any clues as to what you want to do defensively, and he operates so well in the pick and roll.
Knocked away. And stolen by Dunn. Back to Ball. With 4 seconds on the clock. That one no good. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Warriors trail by 9. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Jokic has not only started to show the signs of his talent, he's really galvanized his team and brought these guys together. It's nice to see. Now, LeBron James knows he can get around anyone at any time. So that time, nice work with the dribble.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Kaminsky. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. And stolen by Dunn. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Crowder. That one misses. The Warriors go the other way.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Deep 2 from Ball. That one wide left. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Kaminsky. And it's Jokic in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 8. The drive by Ball. Can't connect from short range.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Lets the 3 fly. Cleveland gets it back. Down low. Jokic with the steal. Leonard with no one around. No good on the 3. Left side, Ball. Pass to LeBron. Over Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Leonard has it in the corner. Inside. Westbrook. Can they get it? Crowder pulls it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Crosses over. Stolen by Ball. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The kick out to Crowder. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Back to Crowder. Pass to Dunn. Outside, Ball. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Poole, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Pass to Poole. And here's Jokic. Back to Poole. Here's Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over LeBron. And the Warriors miss again.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The 8-footer. Tries again. They shoot again. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. LeBron's got 16.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Your Warriors, 15.
Warriors trail by 18. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Granger outside. Shoots over Crowder. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors, 15.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's LeBron. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
The shot by George, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
And the free throw is good from Granger.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's Moody. That one a little long. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And that tricky ball handling right there gets ball open. Defender couldn't stop him.
And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Kuminga. Takes a three. And the three ball is good.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
From the wing, it's rebounded by Kuminga.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's James. Misses off the right iron. Takes a step back. And Anderson has it in the corner. Offline with his three. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Bembry misses. Warriors trail by 18. Granger with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Granger right side. It's hauled in by LeBron. Here's Bembry. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn.
Three-pointer.
Bembry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Substitution for your Warriors. Nikola Jokic.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
Russell Westbrook.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
From deep, James. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. All alone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Moody's got his first points of the night.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Unloads from 9. And it's James missing. Warriors trailed by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Lonzo Ball.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. Now Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Off target from 3-point range. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Granger for the 3. Can't get it to fall. And so it's...
Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring, though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame, though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean. You talking about a list that I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, if you try, then I'm trying to get the cake. You try and capitalize, but I'm trying to captivate. Switch pace if the fakes try hate. Snakes are shaped like the food that they ate. And can't shake off the dirt from the day. The derby don't wait if the herd in the way. It's harder to say that you learn from mistakes the minute they... Different days, still the same chase. Little bit of grit with a little bit of grace. Tell me what it takes to uplift a whole team. Cause you could be shallow even if you're roll deep. Couldn't even fathom, but I guess we gon' see how you went from having cold feet to platinum gold teeth. This for all my OCs and my... Tell me we gon' like it's 03. Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I
I ain't gotta stress that. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about a list that I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like. I'm a franchise like a Houston Rocket. Remember, used to pull it to the stupid. That was back before I was used to options. Now I got autonomy. I choose to. Your shot with who your pilots, who the two in the cockpit, who decide when and where you choose to shop with that hard-earned money that you use to cop this. Only 5'6", but I feel it tenfold. So if I hit 'em high, maybe you could hit 'em low. If you're talking in the middle of the show, why is always someone leaving from the middle of the row? I don't really get it, man, I didn't really know that. People didn't think I could live up to the hype like you talking, I'm a god on the mic. I really 5'5.5", but larger than life. I'm on the block like, yeah, I mean, I love in the spotlight. Yeah, I mean, never got a ring though. Yeah, I mean, still Hall of Fame though. Yeah, I mean, you gotta respect that. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gotta stress that. Yeah, I mean, if you talking about a list, then I'm looking top 3. Give a about a league. Ain't nobody like me. Yeah, I mean.